Hello, and welcome back to Golden Hour with the Goldens, episode
2.
Hello, it's me, Robert Golding,
Hello, it's me, Amy Golding.
and we've still not got the intro down, so this might change from episode to episode. But anyway, guys, today on this episode we are talking about what?
We are talking about liking football as a girl, or as a woman, as well.
Interesting topic, actually. It's quite topical for being in the UK at the moment. Mr. Barton making headlines, but we won't go into that part of it. So, is there anything you want to cover first before we get into the questions? Because you're the girl, you watch football, so what do you reckon?
I don't know.
What are the normal stereotypes that you come up against before we get into the questions? Did like the boys go, oh, you only do it to get in a relationship, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes, I do. And what else is there?
Do you think? That's a good question, actually. Do you think? If I say so myself, do you think the team you support sometimes changes guys' perception, or whether you're just doing it to get exposure in a way, if you get what I'm saying? As in, when you say West Ham, you're gonna go, oh, it's different. I was expecting like a Man United or an Arsenal or a City. Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't get City. I get Arsenal. I get.
No, but do you think boys were expecting you to say them teams? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Anyway, let's get into the questions. Question number 1 is, because I can't really contribute to this episode. I suppose I could, from the boys' point of view, I suppose. So, are you just watching football for the fellas?
No, not at all. This is obviously a question I get quite a lot as well. That I only watch it because the fit guys or the hot guys sort of thing, and definitely not. But
I feel like this question comes up, or this motive or feeling comes up, because it's almost the way some guys watch women's football. If you know, I don't want to generalise, because everybody does their own thing and they watch what they want to watch in their own way. But I feel like they think, well, if we watch women's football in this way, surely girls must watch it.
Yeah,
women.
possibly. Or it's not. I'm not going to stereotype as well, but some women do watch it just for that.
Yeah.
That's your opinion. If you want to do that, do it, innit, really. But yeah, I get it quite a lot, and it's just annoying.
Yeah. I mean, me, from a guy's point of view, I would want, say, like a girlfriend to be interested in the football more than just the surface level.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. I don't want her to be like, oh, did you see the way he looks? Because that's not what I'm watching the football for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a tricky subject to navigate. But, I guess we've kind of already covered it, but let's cover it again. Are you trying to impress guys?
No, not at all.
Yeah. And I think, as a guy, from a guy's point of view, when you ask a girl, or she can like have it on a dating profile or something like that, she might have a shirt on of that particular team that she supports. Sometimes you do think, is she doing it just to impress? From the point of view of, if she's wearing like a Man United shirt or an Arsenal shirt, you do kind of think that. Certainly I have in the past.
Yeah.
Whereas if she's wearing like a Spuds, which is Tottenham Hotspur, or like a West Ham shirt, you're like, oh, she's in deep. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's not just surface. I don't know. I'm just rambling on at this point. Can you name players without looking them up?
Yeah. Not loads, but
Right,
yeah, quite a few.
Let's go for this one then. Top 4 all-time favourite players. Let's go England first, and then West Ham.
England? I don't think I know 4.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. I do. Right.
This isn't very well for you.
Joking, of course I do. I don't know. All-time England players. I quite like.
Don't have to be really old. It can be like recent.
Bellingham.
Jude Bellingham.
Jared Bowen, actually. Oh, obviously.
Go on, Jazza.
I
love you, Jazza.
Oh, obviously David Beckham.
Yeah, that's it.
Like David Beckham. What's that? That's 3.
That's 3. You got one more. That's 3 in the England side. I think the West Ham side would be a bit easier.
Yeah. I don't know. I used to. Well, yeah, Declan Rice, but it is what it is. That's a sort of subject. That's all I've got to say on this.
No, it is what it is. He's moved on at this point.
Yeah.
West Ham United.
Mark Noble.
Mm-hmm.
He was on my shirt first.
Yeah, he was actually. That's right.
Mark Noble, obviously Bobby Moore, but obviously never watched him.
Same videos, but you're too young.
Too young. Who else? Mark Noble, Bobby Moore. Dimitri Poyet.
Oh,
I liked him.
That's a good show.
Yeah, really liked him. Oh, Carlos Tevez. Carlos Tevez.
You got one more. Oh, you're running out of slots.
Yeah, I know, running out of slots for West Ham. And ongoing is Paqueta.
You left Kudus there.
No, Kudus as well.
Oh my god. I can't believe it. Should I do my top 4?
Go on then.
Recovering girls.
England. Oh, girls.
No, I mean.
Oh.
With this episode was about girls liking football, but we can do my side a little bit, I suppose. England players would be interesting.
It's hard, isn't it, England players? Because I don't know. I think recent times you could get more involved with them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But like previous, as in like when David Beckham was there, it was only like one player that you quite liked. Do you know what I mean?
I'd probably go. Gerrard.
Mm-hmm.
David James, because I liked him at West Ham as well. I was heartbroken when he left us. I always remember that. Dad woke me up in the morning. I'm sorry. Of course I didn't say it. I was like, whoa! I think I must have only been about 10, 11. He's like, David James left. I was like, no! Well said. David James, Steven Gerrard, Declan Rice, and Jude Bellingham.
Nice.
I do like a workhorse. West Ham, I'd probably go Paulo Di Canio, Dimitri Payet.
Oh yeah, I forgot Paulo Di Canio, legend.
Mm-hmm. It depends who you ask. Some people say otherwise, but we won't go into that in this episode. Dimitri Payet, Kudus, and Jazza Bowen. Partly because he scored the goal to end a 40-odd year drought to become European champions. Come on, champions in Europe. We know what we are. We've done Keen and Pleasant around looking at. Oh, this is a good one for you. Because sometimes you even ask me, do you even know the rules? Do you know the rules?
Does anyone know the rules? Let's be honest. They change them all the time.
They change on a yearly basis.
Yep. I do, obviously, but where they change it on a yearly basis, and maybe a quarter basis as well.
They definitely do, yeah.
I probably know most of them, but obviously not the ins and outs of them.
I think it's more the tweaking. When they tweak rules, so they've not completely got rid of it, and they've not completely changed it.
Yeah.
But they've added another subsection.
Yeah, which is the offside. I think that should be demolished. As in,
but then you'd have goal hanging.
No, I mean as in when they hold off putting the offside flag up.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
When it is more obvious than not, if you know what I mean. Like going back to... Because Man City's had it twice this season, didn't they? With is it John Stone? He had one. No, he was injured because of an offside on one in one of the matches, and then no, what is it?
Edison.
Anderson.
Edison. Oh my goodness!
Jesus Christ! Chill out. Yeah, with him, with Newcastle, I just think it's ridiculous, but that's my point of view.
Right, so we covered the offside rule.
What?
Well, you don't have dilly-dally a bit.
Oh.
She dilly, and she dilly.
What?
Yeah, right. Do you not like that song?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and obviously I know each half they changed the side that they're kicking.
Oh, you would be surprised if don't. Some people don't.
And I know what way they're meant to get the ball in the goal.
Some people go, what way are we shooting this off? And I look at them and I think, oh my god. The whole point is, if you've shot one way, you normally shoot the other way in the second half. Offside rule, changing halves.
The ref is the ref, obviously. Trying to get hold of the game, but they're not.
Handball.
Yeah, obviously handball or no handball. What about it?
Distances. They should never have brought that in.
No.
Personally.
No, to be honest, all I've got to say is if your hand or your arm is down by, literally in you, as in,
in your face.
No, in your body, I should say, sorry. Proper tight to your body, then it shouldn't be handball. Because...
You would think.
Because it's just stupid. You can't cut off your arms.
And you can't defend like that either.
No.
So
that in that aspect... No, that's not the right word, but we'll run with it.
I'm going to let you go. There you go, guys. There's your first Amyism of the episode. I'm sorry if you can't understand me sometimes. I get excited, okay? It's part of my condition. Because Mum watched the first episode and she's like, you need to calm down sometimes.
Yeah, you get
and say your words slowly. So, Mum, if you're watching this, I'm doing it away.
Shut up.
Go on, Jack. So we don't agree with distances and handball?
No, not really. Because going back to last year, when Man City was playing Bayern Munich and John Stone, they gave a penalty for John Stone. Sorry, John Stone, because he basically hit the ball on his arm, but his arm was tight to his body.
I don't want to say it, but didn't they lose it?
Yeah, they lost it.
The game?
No, Bayern Munich lost it, I think.
Oh.
I don't really know. But all I was trying to say is that I feel like they can't do that with that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just too tight to your body. Like I said, you can't cut your arms.
I don't know I'm talking with no microphone, because I'm saying yeah to you. And the microphone's halfway down. You can't hear me, guys. If you're listening on Spotify, thank you for listening. Be sure to hit follow, and we will be back.
And please like all the episodes.
We'll be back every Saturday. We'll try every Saturday.
Yeah, we'll try every
Saturday. As a schedule.
Or maybe a Friday night sometimes, now and
again.
So
if you've got this far in the Spotify podcast, or even on the YouTube channel, because it's on my YouTube channel, put in the comments. Should we go for put in the comments? Whoop whoop Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go for that. Because then we'll know if you've watched this far. And it's only... Well, we've only done 15 minutes. That felt like forever. God, this is going to be a long hour.
Alright, calm down.
Do you need someone to explain what happens in football? Did you write these questions?
No. I did not write these questions. No, I don't need someone to explain the football.
So if I said to you, we were watching a game at London Stadium and I went to you, did you see what happened there? You'd be like, see, if you're watching on the video, this would be our face, you know.
I'm like, well, yeah, I come here to watch the football.
Excuse me. Do you... Oh, this is a good one for you, because I know the answer, but I'll let you explain. Do you like a team just because a boy does?
No, I do not. The Irons is where I am. And where I stay.
Why?
And that's it.
Why West Ham United?
Just grew up with it, and I come from East London, so why am I going to like any other team?
You don't have to give specifics, because people are like, oh, I know where that is.
I just did. But, yeah, no, I don't like it because a boy likes a team, or I've also had a lot of guys say, well, I'm Tottenham, so I'm going to get you in a Tottenham shirt.
Oh, no.
Definitely not.
Serious?
I will not be seen dead in them.
Absolutely not. I would disown you as a sister. We would never talk again. End of the podcast. Joke. So you actually had boys say that?
Yep.
Sorry for coughing, guys.
Arsenal, Tottenham, Arsenal, and I was like, no, you are not getting me in there in an Arsenal kit, no matter what. And they was like, well, even if I buy one, and I was like, no, you've been wasting your money, son.
Can I be truthful? I have said it to girls that don't follow football when talking.
Mm-hmm.
But they already don't follow football, so they just already, it's different than it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you've already got a team.
Yeah.
So it's like somebody coming to you and saying, right, you're with me now, so you can't, in a hypothetical scenario, let's not make this weird. You cannot follow West Ham, you have to follow
Chelsea.
I mean, Dad would have a heart attack.
And I don't think I would anyway, because I've got this far. I'm 28 years old.
You love the Hammers.
Do you know what I mean? Irons.
We actually went to go see the parade together, didn't we?
We did indeed.
All four of us. Older brother, me, his girlfriend, or fiance. Oh, we're going to go drop off as well. Fiance. And you.
Yep.
How did you find that day?
It was a buzz. It was a vibe. It was a vibe.
Oh, it was brilliant. Oh, I'll never forget it. I remember... Oh, let's talk about this bit first one. I remember getting there and walking through Westfield, and it was already building up with like buzz, and people already going, Irons, champions of Europe, we know what we are. So then we walked down, we took the lift down, didn't we?
Yep.
To go past the bus station, which is off there, through Old Stratford, like market type thing.
The shopping centre.
And obviously all the shops are shut, but people are going there. People are walking through there, bashing on the shutters, going, what's that going on? This was brilliant. And then afterwards, tell them about the guy who worked for Westfield in the little toot thing. You don't remember that?
No.
We got back into the car.
Oh, yeah.
Back to the car, I should say. And this guy, he said something to David first.
Yeah, he said, why are you getting in my car?
Yeah, because he was, yeah. And then David laughed it off. It was what was it? He laughed it off and said, oh, why are you getting in my car? Because he was getting in the TikTok thing. So then he laughed. He went, oh, where you guys been? So that's a horrible accent. And then David said, oh, to see West Ham. No, I think he'd already seen the shirts we were wearing. And he said, oh, yes, bubbling time. Bubbling time. It was just brilliant. It was one of them moments you wish you could have just captured on camera.
And as Robert was saying, he kept saying a name called David. That is our older brother.
Oh, yes.
Just so everyone
Thanks for
allows
clarifying.
and understands who is David.
We've covered all the questions. What topic do you want to cover next? Should we go for Love Island? I've watched bits of it.
Yeah, if you want.
Because we feel a bit shortchanged if we end the episode here. So let's carry on for a little bit. Week 1, Love Island All Stars in the UK. Because you could be watching this anywhere in the world. So we apologise. This part will be useless. So Love Island All Stars. We covered who's in it. Messy Mitch. Discuss.
No, don't even want to discuss him. Yeah. He's very messy, to say the least.
I'm going to give a contradicting opinion here. I don't think he done much wrong.
No, he did, but he didn't, if you know what I mean. Like, he was egging his friend on to pick someone, but then in her point of view, or opinion, in my opinion, shouldn't have picked someone that in her head, they already kissed. So why are you going to pick someone who you think that you're going to be second best anyway? So it's a bit like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
But I think it's just there for the drums. So yeah.
I mean, I feel like he was more hurt and off guard. This is Lewis I'm talking about. Lewis is it? That's his name. Because he wasn't the one that was able to say it.
Yeah,
because obviously, from his control.
Exactly. Obviously, the guy, sorry, not the guy, the girl Kaz, she put two and two together anyway when she saw Demi come running in the dressing room to try and like pop makeup on, or lipstick, sorry, I should say, on her lips, and then like Lewis walking past the dressing room. So obviously, I forgot my phone. Oh, yeah, so obviously, like, she's put two and two together there anyway. But yeah, like you said, that Lewis was just annoyed that Mitchell took that away from him to even say that to Kaz, because I think he was actually going to say that to her, but obviously he didn't have that time to say it to her. Yeah, because it was like not immediate effect, but obviously they all had to gather around the fire pit.
I mean, he loves to stir Messy Mitch. You can tell it's part of his character. Always has been. He's probably been on the edge. Oh, I don't know what to say because this could find its way back to him. He's probably been chucked out of a lot of friends groups because of it, I suppose.
Probably,
or friends a lot. Oh, don't tell him that. Callum and Molly.
Yeah, what do you think about the situation? My opinion that they're still together, because I don't know, just it's a weird vibe.
Now, I'm gonna say this. I feel like Love Island producers, listen up, you're becoming too predictable. Because the minute Callum entered, or maybe John, the minute Callum was entering the house, or villa, whatever you want to call him, I knew that Molly was going to come.
I didn't know. No, I don't think you can say that. Because you can't say she was going to be there when you don't know. It wasn't a given, really.
But here's the thing. What you're alluding to, was it Katie or something? It might not have been Katie, it might have been someone else. Said that they were still together.
Who was still together? What, Molly and Callum?
Yeah. And then this whole 6 month separation in quotations is just rubbish.
Yeah, I think it is rubbish. If it ain't, then obviously great, but obviously we'll probably see it over the past coming weeks, really.
Because to me, why would you go on a show to find love if you're just going to go back to your safe zone, if you want to call it that? I don't understand why you'd sign up.
Yeah, I don't as well. But we're not her, we're not him, so don't think we'd ever know why they both went back on. It could be for the money, it could be for the airtime, it could be anything.
That was a weird look I had on my face, but I was looking at someone going to the desk. This part of the podcast is absolutely rubbish because we've not really discussed anything.
Yeah, obviously, like we said before on the first episode, we are still learning about what to talk about, and we're just showing.
And microphone positions. Push the microphone out. There you
No,
go.
you can't see my face.
Yeah, but
it's
it's
on video.
We can see little blinky blinkies in the corner, and ours is hardly blinking.
He is
so
blinking.
We can hardly hear you.
Well, sorry for that, but it is what it is. Like I said. This is just episode 2. We are still trying to work our way through.
We might be half decent by about season 2. Let's if we get season.
Season 2? We won't even get past episode 5.
Global player, give us a little sponsor.
No, stop that now. We're never going to get that, are we? So let's be realistic here.
I don't know why else to discuss, to be honest. Because we did. Listen, we have wrote a list down of what to discuss. But we don't want to discuss it all in one episode. Because then it would be a waste.
It will, indeed. Yeah. I don't know what else to say, but...
How long have we gone? So, what's the time?
27...
It's about the same as last time. Is there anything else to discuss that's been popular this week?
What was that?
I've just thought of something.
You got so excited.
ITV docu-series. Mr. Bates versus the Post Office.
Big up Mr. Bates, mate.
Go.
What about it? Just pick him up.
Tell about you.
Mr. Bates
Reenact.
is the best.
Reenact.
Chef's kiss to Alan Bates, mate.
Reenact how you was watching the episodes.
No, because I'm not going to.
What was you saying?
Go on, the Alan. Love him. Love him. He's a little babe.
That whole story is just wild.
Just baffles me.
When you think
Absolutely
about it.
baffles me.
A post office, which is a government organisation in the UK, it's run by the government, put in a new system called an Horizon computer system. Stop vibrating, it keeps making me jump. Horizon computer system force these post offices, postmasters and postmistresses, is that the right word?
I don't know, I think so.
To put these computers in, make them use them, and then when you're tying up the end total at the end of the day, and you press complete to send it through, it comes up with minus an imbalance of say 9,000. So you go, that doesn't make any sense because that's not what I worked out. So then you press it again, and it doubles to, that would be 18,000, right? 9,000. Yeah, I think so. Don't hold me to that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not good at maths. You won't believe I got a C in school. And then to be prosecuted without any real review or judicial review, is that right? Because basically, the way the post office works is that if they want to prosecute you, they can do it there and then. They don't have to go through all the regular channels to do so. They're basically a law unto themselves. So this is why 20 to 30 people got prosecuted.
No, it was loads. It was like it got added up to
700 were accused of imbalance.
No, not accused. They had to pay that up.
Yes.
700 of them.
You talk, because I'm doing a lot of talking.
Yeah. So 30 of them, or don't hold me to it, but I think it was about 30 of them either got into court, put into prison.
Yeah, and some of them took their lives.
Yeah, some of them took their lives. All because of this. Obviously, because obviously it's basically they're self-employed. So what it is that they technically will be they technically took money from the public when they didn't
said.
But obviously that's what the computer said, and that's why it's all a bit up in the air.
Because, and for people, postmasters is a disaster, because you're like basically that pillar of the community. You hear everyone's stories. Hello, how are you? Blah blah blah. Pension books get passed over, which means their pension gets given to them. And then for you to have your reputation tarnished just because of a computer system, which they kept telling all of the individuals, you're on your own, you're the only person that's saying this is a problem. There is no problem, blah 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 blah. It was basically one massive cover up. All I can say to you is, if you're in the UK and you haven't watched it on ITVX, go watch it. Mr. Bates versus the Post Office. Absolutely brilliant docu-series. And it opened up our eyes, didn't it?
It did. Well, it was just mind-boggling, if that even is a word. But you never know when it comes out of my mouth. But yeah, I just think that I think it's ridiculous. But I'm not in power, so I can't say yes or no.
I think the tagline for it would shed the biggest miscarriage of justice in British history is an understatement, to be honest with you.
It is indeed a very understatement, because they had to basically do their life savings.
Yep. They lost their houses.
They lost the houses. Some of them had to remortgage.
And then the company behind Horizon, which was called Fujitsu, they were covering their back because they had some people visit them, which then they knew and saw that they could get in the back door, so to speak, in the software, edit the software, and the postmasters wouldn't even know. And then when they were doing the independent review, the person going to do big up Bob.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. Big up Bob.
When he went to Fujitsu and said, "Did you have this person here on this day?" Fujitsu said, "No, got no recollection," which we know was a lie, because the guy signed into a register book and there must have been CCTV. So whose back are you covering? Fujitsu?
Yeah, and because of obviously the ITV1 series, or an ITVX, sorry, I should say, as well, it's kicked up a fuss again, isn't it? In government, they're back in court.
Yeah, well, this is the thing.
That Fujitsu, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I don't even know.
They've apologised, but good on Joe. He's one of the postmasters that got basically that she had to sell everything and things. She said, "I don't just want an apology anymore now. People have lost their lives, so I want the compensation."
Well, it's going on 20 years, isn't it? Because it started in, it's over 20 years. Started in 1999.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mental. And they only got, a couple of million, but half of that had to go to them people that obviously helped them. Well, because they had no money to do it.
Fujitsu are now saying that they're going to stump up some compensation. How much compensation? Nobody knows.
Yeah, exactly.
The government have now said this is taking too long. You cannot keep pushing it down the road. So we don't really know what's going to happen, guys. We hope, postmasters, if you're watching, probably not, because you don't even know who we are. You don't care. But the British public are with you,
and we stand with you.
I was going to say stand by you, Laura.
Same thing. That's the same thing. That's the same thing. What
do
are you
your
on
motivational
about?
speech.
No, there's no motivational speech anyway. I just think, I hope they get everything back, like money-wise as well, because bless them.
I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? 20 plus years of interest.
I'd go for the whole lot. Give me the whole fucking lot. Because they've not literally took their money, they've ruined their whole lives.
I apologise for this moment. We're going to have to make this episode explicit. I apologise.
Who swore? Me? Oh, sorry. I didn't, sorry.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I just think that they should get everything, every penny that they can fucking... Oh, sorry. I saw again. Every penny that they can get, because...
Should we just make the whole series explicit?
Because they're just... I just think that they've been through hell, ain't they, really?
Yeah, you are.
They've been through hell, and like we said, a lot of them, or... I don't really know how many, but yeah, some have lost their lives because of it. They couldn't handle it and things like that, which I don't think many people shouldn't. Many people could. I mean,
reputations have been tarnished,
and I don't think I don't think I could do, because you'd be thinking everyone's looking at ya, like yeah, you'll get an apology, but you've put me in a newspaper, you've put me on the news. So are you going to put me back on the news and in the newspaper to say you apologise and basically cancel my name because you just... Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, in your newspaper article, it'd say, well, why are you golden spoons a lot? Anyway, guys, thanks for listening and watching this episode. If you decided to watch this episode, thank you. If you want to watch this episode and you're listening on Spotify, you can come over to youtube.com/RobbieGold77, I believe. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to publish the video again on Spotify. I think I'm going to leave Spotify for just the audio. Because I did that with the first episode. Mainly so you guys could see who we were.
Put a face to the name,
yes,
as to speak.
She didn't want a picture on the logo of the podcast. Oh, I don't want my picture on there. So that's why, guys. Anyway, guys, this has been episode 2 of Golden Hour with the Goldens. One day it will actually be an hour once we finally get some good topics to talk about. But anyway, guys, thanks for listening and thanks for watching. See you next time.
See you later.